Today we're embarking on a deep dive into one of TV's most thought-provoking and hilariously absurd series, The White Lotus. Get ready for an in-depth exploration of how this show uses the backdrop of a luxury vacation to serve up a heaping dose of social satire, masterful writing, and top-tier acting. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get into it. Imagine arriving at a picture-perfect resort where the sun is always shining, the water sparkles like diamonds, except beneath the glossy exterior, there is society's quirks and contradictions. The White Lotus turns this beautiful setting into a stage where every guest, every staff member, and every seemingly incidental moment is loaded with commentary on wealth, privilege, and human error. Picture this, you're on vacation, the weight of your everyday responsibilities lifted off your shoulders only to realize that the true drama unfolds right beside the pool. Here, every cocktail, every casual conversation, and every awkward silence is a subtle nod to the absurdity of our own lives. This show challenges us to question, laugh, and sometimes even cringe at the reflections of our society, often hidden behind a facade of luxury. Let's talk about the writing, which is nothing short of brilliant. The dialogue in The White Lotus is razor sharp and meticulously crafted. It walks a fine line between wit and wisdom, peeling back layers of human behavior with every exchange. The script doesn't just entertain, it educates. It compels us to look deeper into the social hierarchies and power dynamics that dictate our everyday interactions. Each conversation in the show is like a mini masterclass in satire. One moment you're laughing at a perfectly timed quip about luxury, and next you're left pondering the true cost of privilege. The writing uses humor as a tool, dissecting social norms and exposing the often unspoken truth that lies beneath our polished exteriors. Ever noticed how a simple discussion over breakfast can spiral into commentary on economic disparity? That's not a coincidence, it's genius writing at work. And as you watch, you might just start questioning your own routines and assumptions, all while laughing at the absurdity of it all. Now let's move on to what really brings this narrative to life. The acting. The White Lotus boasts an ensemble cast that delivers performances so nuanced and layered, they practically leap off the screen. Every character, whether it's the charismatic hotel manager or the flustered guest, it portrays with such authenticity that you feel their joy, you feel the anger, the annoyance, and their ambitions as well. The actors don't just recite lines, they inhabit their roles. Their facial expressions, subtle gestures, and even the way they pause between sentences speak volumes. The performances are a perfect blend of deadpan humor and raw emotion, creating moments that are as funny as they are deeply human. Think of it as a masterclass in emotional range. One moment you're laughing at a sarcastic remark, and the next you're drawn into a character's internal struggle, feeling every ounce of their vulnerability. It's acting that not only entertains, but also makes you think about your own place in this chaotic, often contradictory world. Beyond its humor and visual appeal, The White Lotus is a rich text for analysis. The satire is layered, targeting everything from luxury vacation to the deeper, systemic issues of power and equality. The show cleverly uses its setting as a metaphor for how we, think about our own lives, escaping to a resort while our real world issues simmer just beneath the surface. Every character in the series is a reflection of our own society. The interactions, conflicts, and even their silent moments all serve as social dynamics that we experience daily. It's as if the show is winking at us, saying, yes, we all have our flaws, our secrets, and our silent battles. Sometimes they're hilariously exposed when you're on vacation. As you dissect each episode, you'll find layers of meaning that invites repeat viewings. The satire isn't heavy-handed. It's actually, woven into the narrative, making it more impactful. It challenges you to laugh, reflect, and maybe even reconsider the way you see your own life. Over the past few months, I've rewatched The White Lotus. I've come to appreciate how it mirrors our own social reality. It's not just a show about fancy vacation. It's a commentary on the world we live in. It makes you think about the privileges you might take for granted and the unseen struggles that define modern society. What's truly remarkable is how the show has sparked conversations about cultural identity, economic disparity, and the sometimes absurd nature of modern life. It's a testament to the power of art that can make you laugh while making you think and think critically about the world around you. If you're someone who loves a good story, rich character studies, and biting social commentary wrapped in humor, then The White Lotus is definitely up your alley. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound insights don't come from a book, but they come from the quirkiest corners of our experience. In conclusion, The White Lotus is more than just a show. It's an experience. It invites you to step into a world where every laugh comes with a lesson and every dramatic pause is loaded with meaning. Whether you're a critic, a casual viewer, or someone who loves to unpack the layers of social satire, this series promises to keep you both entertained and enlightened. So if you haven't taken the vacation into the heart of satire, now is the time. Dive in, laugh hard, and maybe even learn a little about the complexities of our modern life. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into The White Lotus. We're currently on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so hit that like button, share it out. I appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next one.